in my music line. Zone 4, it's a game. DJ, turn me up. Do not turn me down. Just gon' turn me up. Roscoe dance, what's up? What's up? And shout it, we all the way turned up. 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 All the way turned up.
Oh, what's going on? I'm back. That's right, and we got a lot to talk about today. Let's start with you. I'm talking about the you. Yeah, you saw us take an embarrassing loss to Bowling Green, didn't you? Yep. And that had Macho Rex sad. But let me tell you something, the mark of a man. Something that none of you idiots in Miami know anything about. When you get hit on the canvas, you get right back up. That's right. All I heard all week was how great Tyler Van Dyke was. TVD. Boy, he went to Heisman. He went from Heisman to backup, didn't he? Yeah, Miami loves backup quarterbacks. Wasn't that Mark Rick a backup for Miami? Yeah. Worked out pretty good for him. Gave you your only, that's right, only ACC title appearance. You didn't win it, though. That's right, you've been in the ACC for how many years now? 20 plus years. You've never won the ACC. What a garbage program. But the U is back. Please, the U is back. The U is ball sacks. That's what the U is. TVD throws picks in 3. That's what he's good at. Made Virginia's defense look all world. Made them look like Philadelphia Eagle defense. What an embarrassment. How does one of the worst D's, speaking of bad defenses, Georgia Tech, you make Georgia Tech's defense look good. 32nd ranked rush defense in the country, but they were able to rein you in. Now, how is that the case? How was Georgia Tech's defense able to do anything with Miami? Oh, that's right. You were tipping your plays. Running back lines up here, it's a pass. Running back lines up over yonder, it's a run. Shouldn't be surprised from CTE-riddled, mentally ill Mario Cristobal, though. Even with all that, you still had the game won. And let me tell you something about Miami fans. They love getting on their knees, don't they? Just go to any one of those tailgates out there. But when it mattered the most, you couldn't get on your knee, could you? Not when it guaranteed a victory. But old Georgia Tech showed you how to line up in the victory formation. We did it against North Carolina, a team that absolutely embarrassed you, just like my Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets did. Embarrassing. Speaking of North Carolina, speaking of our daughter, let's talk about the Tar Heels. That's right. Boy, they get up every year. They start off 5-6-0. I was told, I asked you, North Carolina man, what was different this year? Oh, we're a complete team this year. Drake Mays got us going. Drake Mays the only reason you haven't lost every single game you've played, by the way. Oh, drank too many brewskis before, sorry. You even got that transfer in Tez back. That was good enough to beat Miami, which isn't saying much. Hell, Tech can do that. But you started your losing streak a little early, didn't you, North Carolina? You lose to Virginia at home. A terrible team. Matt Clown, geriatric, high heel wearing, absolute idiot. I mean, I think Joe Biden's more competent and well together than Matt Clown is. You come to Atlanta and you take your third L in a row. And you give up 600 How do you give up 635 yards of offense, 250 yards rushing in the fourth quarter alone? You give up 348 yards on the ground to a Georgia Tech team that hadn't run well all year. Absolutely embarrassing. We stuck it in Atlanta, and we didn't ask nicely, did we? You can take that back to North Carolina. Luckily, you dodge us with the new ACC schedule. You only have to play us twice in the next 7 years. How embarrassing. What an embarrassing program. You'll probably lose the rest of your games going out, just like you did last year. All right? And I see all you North Carolina fans complaining about the refs. Oh my God. The phantom holding call. I mean, some of these names you have for these plays and these refs sound like wrestler names that Macho Wreck has heard before. The Phantom Ref. That sounds like a terrorizing opponent. If only North Carolina. If only they could combat the Phantom holding call. Please. You give up 635 yards of offense, 250 yards rushing in the fourth quarter alone? Are you kidding me? Get outscored 22-7. We absolutely demoralize you, North Carolina. I'll run every single one of you idiots off the internet. I'll drop the elbow from the top rope even harder than Georgia Tech did in Atlanta. Oh, one last thing about you, North Carolina. One last thing about you. Late in the season, UNC plays like she, doesn't she? It's like y'all transition. We hear this this is the hot topic in the media as of late, all these people transitioning. Well, North Carolina transitions mid-season from he to she, don't they? And they start taking the L's. That's right. I said it. Say something about it. And that brings us to you, Virginia. I don't even know what to say about you. Yeah, you've been playing better lately. You beat me in North Carolina, but again, that's not saying much. They love losing. They're addicted to losing this time in the year. They love getting their little hearts broken. Only difference between you and them, other than, I don't know, 10 draft picks and an infinite amount of talent, is that you start off the year with your heart broken. You don't start off with any hope like them to get it crushed. And boy, am I excited, because now you've got a little bit of hope. It didn't take much, just one win. He took Miami to 2 overtimes. They figured out a way to beat you. They couldn't do that against my Jackets, though, could they? So now you got a little bit of hope. And yeah, we haven't played well in Charlottesville, but that's just that, the past. We're talking about the here and the now. And, we're going to put up 600 on you as well. UVA. What's in Charlottesville? At least if someone comes to Atlanta and beats us, they get to experience a great city of Atlanta. What's in Charlottesville that anyone would give a crap about? Nothing. The only reason anyone would go to Charlottesville is if they got lost or they were born there and they couldn't make enough money to leave. But yeah, we're going to break your hearts. We're going to break your hearts 2 o'clock this Saturday. You can book it. Any hope you have will be soon erased. And that coach, Tony Idiot, can be on his way to getting fired like he should be. You guys have a good one. Oh, yeah.